My name is David Riley and I am the CEO of a company in Nottingham which advises people on their wealth. I started to think, could the people I advise live on 99% of what they earn or generate every year? And if so, what could that 1% do for other people who do not have that ability to earn, quite often through no fault of their own? Imagine how powerful it could be if we could harness 1% of the turnover or profits or dividends directors pay themselves and bring it all together to help local communities. I decided that I could afford to live on 99% of what I earn, and I wanted my 1% to support local issues. So, with the help of the Nottinghamshire Community Foundation, I started 1% Matters Fund.
The Nottinghamshire Community Foundation is absolutely delighted to be working together with the new 1% Matters Fund in pioneering this new initiative to support money going locally to those who really need it. We share intelligence and information between donors and beneficiaries, ensuring that even the smallest local projects get heard and that available resources are evenly shared and distributed. We also ensure that the particular interests and passions of donors can be expertly matched to recipients. Nottinghamshire has a rich history of philanthropy, and donors will be building on the history of their forebearers such as Jessie Boot of the Boots Company, who did so much for the education of young people in Nottinghamshire by donations to the University of Nottingham.
Together, we can provide a voice for the disadvantaged people of Nottinghamshire and carry on the philanthropic legacy Nottingham has built over the last century or more. Would giving away 1% really matter to you?
I will donate 1% of my earnings knowing it will have a positive impact on local people. My name is Mark Colby and I'm the Managing Director and co-owner of two high-tech electronics companies based here in Nottingham. I am Nottingham born, raised and educated and have worked exclusively for Nottinghamshire-based companies throughout my entire working life. I have a deep commitment and passion for Nottingham and Nottinghamshire, where my family and I have been proud to call home for many, many years. I'm already actively involved in charitable work locally. However, the idea of the 1% Matters Fund really resonated with me. Having enjoyed some success with my businesses and being passionate about our great city and county, I wanted to make a real difference to the lives of Nottinghamshire folk who need that extra little bit of help, particularly sometimes when their voices are just not heard. And that's the simplicity of it. 1% does matter, especially when it has 100% impact locally.
Radford Care Group tries to bring people back into the community.
I like coming for a laugh and we have a game of cards and bingo, and it's fun to be here all day. It's better than being on your own at home all day.
It's hard to envisage what it must be like to be sitting in your home, staring at the front door, knowing that you can't go out, looking out into your garden that you can no longer tend, seeing people's lives coming and going that you're not a part of.
Well, I've worked for Radford Care Group as a volunteer for just over 4 years, and it's the best thing I ever did because recently I lost my husband, and of course that meant living on my own. And coming to Radford Care Group, they really, helped me through all this loss.
I could tell you from my 20 years here hundreds of stories of people who've come to Radford Care Group in the most distressed state, ill, forlorn, come from all sorts of backgrounds. And the transformation, there's nothing negative about coming here. The transformation is just phenomenal.
It has made such a difference to my life. I was really feeling very lonely, and it's such a friendly place. I'm glad I come here. I would really miss it if I didn't.
So Radford Care Group does change lives, and the 1% Matters Fund will change lives for the better here. So yeah, bring it on, and let's hope that it gets off the ground and becomes part of Nottingham.
At She UK we help survivors of childhood sexual abuse and sexual exploitation. The charity's been going for 17 years and began in Newark, and we now have expanded and have locations in Newark, Mansfield and Worksop as well. The impacts of childhood sexual abuse and sexual violence are all pervading. It affects every single part of an individual and it can destroy their lives. What we do is try to embark that person, help that person on their healing journey. We can't do anything with 1% of nothing, but 1% of somebody's salary that they're willing to contribute really does matter.
I've been in mental health services for the last 13 years. I've struggled to get therapy, and without She I wouldn't have the therapy that I get now, which is really good and keeps me going.
The staff here have been brilliant. They've literally, and I mean literally, saved my life on a few occasions. The counselling, the support, the friendship, everything they've given me has been invaluable. It's given me my life back totally.
She UK has done a lot for me because they've given me the opportunity to be myself, to have a voice, to feel safe and secure, to finally trust people, to give me a sense of belonging and giving me the help and advice and support that I've needed without any time limit being on it.
I've got people and support around me to heal and continue on my journey to heal. And I'd like to say thank you to She for everything they do for me.
I'm one of the founder members of She UK. I joined it because I am a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. You know, sadly some survivors do die. They die of the effects of childhood sexual abuse, and I know it's life-saving. So to me, 1% really does matter.